Hi dear students, welcome to my class. This is for 10th students and the chapter is metals and non-metals. In the last class we were discussing about some exercise questions in your textbook. Okay, in this class I am going to discussing about new concept, that is metal react with non-metals. So this is a new concept and it is very important. So you have to know this. These metals always will gives electrons. Give electrons. Give electrons. These non-metals always receive electrons from the element. These are metals. This is receive. Receive electrons from the metals. So this is a business. So metals always gives the electrons to non-metals, but this non-metals always receives the electrons from these metals. This is what chemical reactions. So in standard way, chemical reaction is a exchange of electrons or transfer of electrons, giving of electrons. Likewise we have to call as in standard way chemical reactions. So this is all about more about electrons study. So generally chemical reaction means something change means that reaction. So in this what will change here, electrons are transferred. So for this understand clearly, you have to understand electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. This electronic configuration is a very basic concept now. That is already you learned in the 9th class. So this is very important, electronic configuration. Can you know how to write the electronic configuration of some elements? So today's class is very important. Why? Because this is very basic concepts. If you understand clearly this electronic configuration, then only you can understand this all these concepts whatever it comes from this chapter. So next next concepts based on this electronic configuration. This is very important. So generally we know that structure of atom. In the center we have a nucleus. So in that surrounded by a shells or orbits. So this is the nucleus. In center nucleus. Okay. In this nucleus we can observe the two particles, that is a neutron and a proton. Neutrons and protons. And electrons are revolve around the nucleus. Electrons are revolve around the nucleus in a circular path. Called orbits. So generally we can say these orbits. One more word, that is shells. Shell. This is the structure of atom. So how can you fill up the electrons in this atomic structure? By using a formula, that is 2n square. So if you want to fill the electrons in the first shell, so you have to put a number 1. So first shell number is 1 and second is 2 and third is 3. So simply we call as first shell we call as K shell, second shell is L shell and this is M shell. So on. Many orbitals are many orbits or shells present in an structure of atoms. They are so on K, L, M, N, O, P, like this. Okay. So we have to fill the electrons in the first shell. So that's why I am taking 2 into 1 square. 1 into 1, 1 and 1 into 2, that is 2. In the first shell or in the first orbit, you have to fill only 2 electrons. Only 2 electrons for the first orbit. Okay. So this is the first orbit. That's why I am going to fill only 2 electrons in this first orbit. There is no chance to fill another electrons in this first orbit. Why? Because the space is only 2 electrons. So just consider, dear students, this whole structure of atom you have to consider it as a distinct. This whole structure of atom, this is what we call as atom is like a distinct. In this distinct, we have taluks right now. The taluks, okay, taluk, L taluk, M taluk, N taluk, like this. So combining of all taluks we call as a distinct. Okay. In the district, in the first area, this is a K area. If you imagine this is a area, in this area only two peoples are present. Only two peoples. That's why this is the minimum area or small area. Okay, then next second shell. Okay, second shell is L shell, right now. Second shell. Okay. In the second shell, once again formula 2n square, 2 into in the position of n is a number of shell, here 2 square. Okay, so 2 square, 2 2s are 4, 4 into 2, 8 more. So totally 8 electrons you have to fill in the second shell or second orbit. Okay, 8 electrons. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like this you have to fill the electrons. Okay, so this is what structure of atom. This is what structure of atom. This is all you are studying in the 9th standard. Okay, just I recall all these things. So if you consider this is a structure of atoms, once again I am going to write it detailingly. This is the nucleus. In this nucleus, neutrons and protons are present. Electrons are present or revolve around the nucleus. Okay, in this I am going to draw of shells. So today's class is very important. Why? Because I am going to give a tricks to write the electronic configuration for the elements. Okay, so in this we have this is K shell, L, M, like N, O, P, Q, like this. We have so many orbitals, orbits and shells. So in this first shell, we can see this. We have a once again path, that is a S path. So we call as only S path. In first shell, we have a subshell. So in shells, we can observe the subshells, that is S subshell. Or we can as orbital. Here you have a confusion among. So these shells and orbits are same. Orbits and shells are same. Here this is the S is the subshell. S is the subshell, or we can call as orbital. What ma? Subshell or orbital. Subshell or orbital. Okay, orbitals. So complete. So you have to clear you have a confusion here. So this circular paths we call as shells. Shells and orbits are same. So same in the same words. Okay, like this subshells and orbitals are same. Subshells and orbitals are same. In the first shell we have only one subshell, that is S subshell. Only S subshell is there. In the same way, second L orbital is there, L orbit, that is L shell is there. In that shell we can observe two paths or two subshells, that is S and P. S and P. In the same way, in M shell, that is this is first, second and third, this is fourth one, right now. In M shell we can observe the three subshells, S, P, D. S, P, D. Three subshells in M. Okay, in first S subshell, in second shell S and P subshell, in three S, P, D subshells, like this. In N we can observe four subshells, that is S, P, D and F. S, P, D, F. These are S, P, D, F are the subshells. S, P, D, F are the subshells. So these are the subshells present in the particular shells or orbits. This is red colored lines are shells or orbits. These blue colored lines are subshells or orbitals. Okay. So how to fill the electrons in these subshells? How to fill the electrons in these subshells? So you have to fill in this directly. You have to fill the electrons into the shells. But in this, you have to remember for the electronic configuration, you have to fill the electrons into the subshells. Subshells. Okay. So for this, we have a trick mark. So this is very important trick. So please note down, this is very important. So yes, our school, like super school, you have to remember super school. Okay, yes and SP super public school or super school or super public or super public, SP. Next is SPD. Sorry, wait. So this is not appear, but I am going to write in this here. Okay. So trick to remember electronic configuration. First is yes, that is super school. Okay. Next is PS public school. Next is public school, PS. Next is DPS, Delhi Public School, like DPS, Delhi Public School. Here Delhi Public School, here also Delhi Public Schools. Next, in the fourth, FD, Fantastic Delhi Public School. Fantastic Delhi Public School. So this is the trick mark. In the first shell, is we have a one subshell right now. For this we have to give the numbers. In first shell we have only observed S subshell only. Okay, that's why we have to start with the number 1S. And next this is 2S, numbering all the S. Next is 3S, this is 4S, 1S, 2S, 3S, 4S, 5S, 6S, 7S, 8S. Okay, so this is the trick mark. So how to write the electronic configurations? So for starting with this S, in this S numbering, I am going to give the numbers to S subshells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Next P. For the P, you have to start with the number 2. Why? Because P subshell present in second shell. Okay, Amma? So clearly you have to observe. So in second shell, we have to observe P. That's why start with the number 2. So in the first shell we didn't have any P cell. That's why we don't give the number as 1. We have to give the number as 2. Why? Because the shell number is 2 in this case. That's why number P 2, 3, 4, here 5, 6, 7. Okay. Next S and P. SP over, and the next is D. In third subshell we can observe the SPD. So D starts with the third shell. That's why I am starting with this. So 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. Okay, like this. Next is fourth. So in fourth shell we can observe the 4 subshells S, P, D, F. Like we have to start with the F with the number 4, 4F, 5F. Okay. By using this we can write the any elements for electronic configurations. By using periodic table, if you have a atomic number, if you know atomic number very well, you can write the electronic configuration by using trick mark. So for example, I am going to write some electronic configurations. Okay. element atomic number EC represents electronic configuration. So element, here I am writing element. So element is hydrogen. Element is, I am taking hydrogen. The hydrogen atomic number is 1. Hydrogen atomic number is Okay, atomic number is 1. So for 1 we have only 1 electron. How to write the electronic configuration for hydrogen? See the observe. So we have only, so number of atoms here, number of electrons we know. So number of electrons is in hydrogen is 1. That's why in 1 electrons. So 1 S1. 1s1 is the electronic configuration for the hydrogen element. So if you consider this is the structure of atom of this hydrogen atom, you have to fill the electron to the first, you have to fill the electrons in the first shell, that is K shell. In that K shell you have to fill in this subshell S subshell. The capacity of a S subshell is only 2. So only 2 subshells. S subshell capacity is only 2 electrons. Like P subshell capacity is 6 electrons. 6 electrons. Like D electrons. D subshell capacity is 10 electrons. 10 electrons. In D subshell we have to fill the 10. This is the maximum capacity I am going to write. And in F subshell 14 electrons. 14 electrons you can fill in this F subshells. This is the maximum capacity of the filling of electrons. In S always we have to fill the 2 electrons. If electrons are present, if not present, only 1. Okay, in this hydrogen atomic number is 1, so number of electrons is 1, so electronic configuration is 1s1. So this S comes from the subshells. In that subshell S is present, in that S we have to fill the only 1 electrons. Why? Because hydrogen having only 1 electrons. Okay, in the same way I am taking one more, that is helium atom. Helium. Okay, atomic number is 2. Atomic number is 2. For helium, atomic number is 2. For this, I am going to write the electronic configuration. How can you write, ma'am? So by using these subshells. So in this subshell, we have in this helium atom we have 2 electrons. Right now, 2 electrons fill in the first shell. In that first shell, S subshell is there. So the capacity of the S subshell is 2. That's why 1s2. Okay, I am giving one more example, that is carbon. This is the carbon. C is the symbol for carbon. So atomic number of carbon is 6 now. Atomic number of carbon is 6. How can you fill the 6 electrons in this carbon? So you have to observe. So in S subshell, how many electrons are filled? 2 electrons. Right now, 2 electrons remaining. So in this 6, 2 electrons are filled with the S orbital, and remaining 4 electrons you have to fill in the second shell, that is P. Okay, so you have to clearly observe. So first 1s2. In 1s we have to fill the 2 electrons remaining. So in 1s, after 1s you have to see the 2s. So in 2s, how many electrons in S electrons? So S only capacity is 2. 1s2, 2s2. 1s2, 2s2. How many remaining electrons? In this 4 electrons are there. Remaining 2 electrons. After 2s, which subshell is there, ma? 2p subshell. 2p. So 2p, 2p, remaining. Totally 2 plus 2 plus 2, totally 6 electrons. 6 electrons carbon. Okay. In the same way, I am taking one more example, that is neon. Okay, that atomic number is 10. Atomic number is 10. So by using this trick, you can fill the electrons. First you have to fill the 1s electrons. In 1s how many electrons, ma'am? 1s 2 electrons. Next 2s. In 2s 2 electrons. Next 2p. The capacity of a p subshell how many electrons, ma'am? 6 electrons. Next after 2s we have 2p. So 2p6. 2p6. So totally 10 electrons. Okay, so for this total 10 electrons, s orbital, 1s orbitals having 2 electrons, 2s orbitals having 2 electrons, and next 2p having 6 electrons, totally 10 electrons. This is the electronic configuration of neon. Okay, this is the electronic configuration of neon. So one more example. So argon, argon. So this is the symbol. Ar is the symbol of argon, and the atomic number is 18. Atomic number is 18. So just by using this trick, you can write the electronic configuration. First, you have to use 1s. So in 1s, how many electrons, ma? In s orbitals, always you have to fill 2 electrons only in 1s2. After this, 2s. In 2s, 2. Next is after 2s we have observed 2p. 2p 6. Next is 3s. 3s in s how many electrons? 2 electrons only. So totally here 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, and 10 plus 2 12. Remaining in 18 12 electrons. Remaining 6 electrons, right? After 3s 3p is there. So next is 3p. 3p how many is the maximum capacity of p subshells? 6 electrons. So totally count the electrons. 6 plus 2 8. 8 plus 6 14. 14 plus 4 totally 18 electrons. This is the way to write the electronic configuration. Okay, so this is all about electronic configuration. By using this trick, you can write the electronic configuration of any element in the periodic table. Okay, 118 elements are present. 118 elements. So by using this trick, you can write the electronic configuration of any element in the periodic tables. That's why you have to remember this trick. So 1s. So first you have to write SS, simple or super schools, like super school. Next is public school, public school, public school. In the same way, Delhi public school, Delhi public school. Next, fantastic Delhi public school, fantastic Delhi public school. 2 times you have to write. So after this, by using the this trick or in the way, you have to write the electronic configuration. I am going to write one more. So that is calcium. Calcium, right now. Symbol of calcium is Ca. So for this Ca, atomic number is 20. Atomic number is 20. Can you tell the electronic configuration for this calcium? Start with the 1s. So 1s2. This is 1 represents shell number. Here 2 shell number, 3 shell number. Like this S, S, P, S like represents these are the subshells, and uppercase numbers represents electrons. These uppercase electrons are these numbers are electrons. Okay, number of electrons. So start with the 1s. So 1s 2, next 2s, in 2s 2, next after 2s 2p, 2p 6, next 3s, next 3s 2, in s always 2, in p 6. Okay, next 3s, after 3s we have 3p, 3p 6. Count the electrons. How many electrons? 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus here 8, 18. Remaining how many, man? 20 na. That's why next is after 3p we have 4s. Okay, 4s mark. So 4s, in s how many electrons? 2 electrons. This is the electronic configuration of calcium. Okay, this is the way to remember the electronic configuration and a trick to remember the electronic configurations. Today's class is very important. Why? Because this is all these concepts is very basics. Okay, if you learn these basics very clearly, then only you can understand the next concepts of this chapter. And anywhere you have to learn the chemistry, you have to know this all basics now. So this is all you are studied in the what, ninth class. So but in ninth class you have to write the electrons electron configuration like 2, like if you consider this helium, just you have to write 2 electron configuration, this 2. In the way this neon in ninth class, how can you write the electron configuration for this neon? 2 comma 2 comma 6, like 2 comma 2 comma 6, right? In the textbooks also like this, in given in this textbook given here like this, but in the standard level of learning you have to learn all these things now. So in ninth class we don't use the subshells. In 10th class we have to use the subshells for filling the electrons. Okay. So this is all very important. That's why you have to remember all these tricks. So this is the concepts. But you do one thing, ma. So take a periodic table and try to write the electron configuration of many many elements, ma. So take periodic table, practice well. So if you have any doubts, you can ask in my personal number. Okay. So this is all today's class. Okay. Thank you.